So here we are, gathered together from all over the world for our half an hour of motivating exercise. Today we're going to be doing a stretch sequence or series of sequences. If you're in the UK, just to let you know, everyone in the UK, it is really, really hot today. So if you are in the UK, I know we're going up to over 30 degrees. Please take it easy. I'm going to be mindful of mindful of that. And so we're going to keep everything down on the mat today, and we're going to do a whole series of stretches to help release tension. These stretches are great just for a tense body. They're great after a busy working week, great if you're traveling, great if you've had a heavy workout, all that stuff. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. If you've got any questions at all, please come back after the exercise, and then you can ask me and I will answer any questions there on the chat. All right, so let us begin. So come and sit on your mats today. All right, so we're going to be sitting with the legs crossed. Now, I know for some people that's really tricky, so you can put a bolster, a cushion, a pillow, anything you like under your bottom there to start with. And then we're just going to have the hands on the knees, and we're going to start with a nice little stretch of the lower back. So you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to pull the tummy muscles in and just allow the base of your pelvis to round. And then as you inhale, pulling on your knees, you're going to lift up, lift your chest, lift your head, looking up to the ceiling or the sky. So you're going to exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Good. So really use those hands to help you. So as you exhale, going back, we're pulling in here. Inhale, coming up. Now I'm using my hands and I'm pulling inwards on those knees to try and help get a bit more stretch in my back. I'm going to go sideways so you can see. Exhale. Inhale. Lift and stretch. And exhale. Good. Inhale, lift and stretch. Give me one more. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lift and stretch. Good. So we're going to take this hand out to the side. We're going to bring this arm over into a side stretch. That's it. So really feeling that all the way down towards the hips, and then come up. And then the other way, over. Good. And come up. So just try and synchronize our breath. So exhaling over, inhaling up, exhaling over, inhaling up. That's it. Good. So starting to move a little bit more. I'm going to keep the energy levels fairly low so that we're getting a lot of stretch, but we're not overworking in the heat. Good. And over. And stretch. Once more each side. Over. And up. And over. And up. Good. Now we're going to take this hand. We're going to lift it up. Bending the elbow. Place the hand on the side of your head, your temple there. All right, and then you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, gently pull away. This hand is going to stay down. You're going to feel a lovely stretch through the neck. Be very gentle. So you want to feel what I would call a gentle pull rather than an extreme stretch. Good. And then you're going to come up. Let's do the other side. So hand over, take a breath in. Breathing out, stretching away. And reaching this arm out slightly so you can feel that stretch going all the way down. This is great for people who've got shoulder pain as well. and come up. We're going to do that once more each side. So bring that hand up and over and stretch. Good. Changing sides, up and over. And stretch. Well done. Now I want you to bring your hands together and place your thumbs against your chest. Okay, and fingertips underneath your chin, elbows down. Now keep that connection between the chest, the thumbs, or base of the thumbs and the fingers under the chin, and see if you can do a gentle rotation to your right. And come back to center. And rotating left. And back to center. So doing it this way, it's really focusing on the spinal movement, which is what we want. And obviously in this position, your hips are anchored, so you can't use any other part of your body. 2 more. And center. And center. Now let's bring this hand across, take this hand behind, let's lift up and let's do a deeper stretch now. So you're going to use that arm to brace yourself and turn to look behind you. And just hold it there for 3 breaths. Good. Coming back the other way. I don't know if you heard that. It's my spine clicking. So we're going to swap hands, lift up, and then gently pull on that leg as you rotate the other way. Good. Coming back. Now we're going to interlace those fingers. Take the hands behind the head. Bring your elbows towards each other, and then I want you to drop your chin down to your chest. So we're trying to get a stretch in the neck. Try not to lean back in your lower back, so it's just the neck. And last breath. Well done. Coming up. All right, let's move position. Let's come into a kneeling position. First thing we're going to do is just stretch out the wrists this morning, okay? So here's a new one for a lot of you. So you're going to turn your hands around this way. All right, and then you're just going to gently rock forward and back, just gently stretching out through those wrist flexors. All right. Now, this is one of those ones that I think is very good when you've got arthritis in your hands and wrists. You just have to do what you feel is appropriate or feels okay for you right now. So I can feel this all the way up to my elbows. I find this works really well for people who work on computers a lot as well. All right, well done. And then we're going to turn the hands around, and this time we're going to go this way. Okay, pressing down. Sometimes this can be a bit more uncomfortable. All right, so if you don't want to put your whole weight on it, you can just lean back slightly on those legs. Otherwise, we're going to do a gentle rock forward and back. Forward and back. For 3, 2, 1. Well done. Sitting back there and just giving your hands a little bit of a release. So open, close, open, close, open, close. Now circle the hands out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. Coming back to your kneeling position. Let's do the cat stretch. All right, so you're going to take a breath in, breathe out, pull the tummy muscles in, tuck the tailbone under, let the head come down and really try and tuck under so you're deepening the stretch in that lower back. Then take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going through a neutral position. We're going to push down into the hands, and we're going to try and do the extension of that upper spine. So this is like a cat-cow exercise. So deep breath in, exhale, tucking under. Inhale, hold. Exhale, coming back the other way. Pushing down into those hands, extending that upper back. Exhale, tucking under. So trying to get a little ripple through that spine and coming back. Going a little faster. Tucking under. And coming back. Good. Tucking under. And coming back. 2 more. Tucking under. And back. And tucking under. And back. Well done. So from here, I want you to bring your right foot forward. So your right foot's going to be on the outside of those hands. Okay. And then we're just going to do a little rock forward and back. So starting with a little bit of active stretching of the legs. Don't go full pelt on this, just starting to warm up those muscles before we go into our deeper stretches. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then from there, I want you to see if you can go any lower down. Yeah, get that deeper stretch through the body. Come on up. Now take the right hand to the outside of that foot. Okay, and then I want you to wiggle your right foot across until it's in line with your left knee. Now let that right knee drop out to the side. You might find that that's enough for you, but if you want to go if you want to go deeper into it, you're going to walk the hands forward and take that knee down into a nice stretch of the hips. Let's keep the body upright and let's press down into the hands and just extend up, holding it here. Now you can do a little rock side to side with this, just easing that hip. All right. For 3, 2, 1. Push into the hands, bring that knee up, and let's take it back to position there. Okay, now we're going to walk the hands back to extend that leg. So now we're going to our hamstring stretch. Fingertips on the floor, and I want you to try and lift your chest. So as soon as you do that, you'll feel that added stretch through the back of the leg. All right, we're going to try and hold it here. Well done. Now flex the foot. And you can either stay there, or if you want to, you can take hold of the foot. So putting the heel of the hand on the toes, fingers underneath, and drawing it towards you a little more. So you're really feeling that stretch through the calf muscle, through the back of the knee, perhaps. You might feel it in the ankles too. Good. Just be careful you're not leaning over to the left. So you have to do a little gentle correction there sometimes. Good. All right. Walk those hands forward. Back to being underneath your shoulders. Take that leg away. Let's bring the left leg around. And let's do the same thing on this side. Okay. So starting with a little rock forward and back. So this just warms up those muscles, prepares them for the deeper stretches. That's it, back and forth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. You want to try and get that weight in the middle now and see if you can go a little lower down. Okay, wherever you can get to. And just holding it here. Well done. And then slowly coming up. All right, so from there, we're going to take the hand on the outside and wiggle that foot across. So it's in line with the right knee now. Take the knee out to the side, that left knee, and then coming to wherever feels okay for you. Wherever you're getting that stretch, that's fine. Hands are pressing down. Back is staying in extension. So I want to really open up the back. A lot of the movements we do these days, we're rounding forward. So there's lots of extension this morning. Now you're just going to gently rock the hips side to side. Just trying to deepen that stretch a little more, but don't push yourself. Just do where it feels, or go where it feels it can go. All right, because if you go too far, your body's going to tense up, and we don't want that. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's lift that left knee up and bring it back in line with the pelvis. That's it, good. And then from there, we're just going to lunge forward for a second and then walk the hands back. So now we're going into our hamstring. All right, so just check you're not leaning over to the right. Toes on the floor, up on those fingertips. That's it. And then press down into the fingertips and try and extend that spine out. Well done. Now flexing the foot, stretching out that calf. All right, those of you that want to can put the left hand over that left foot and just hold it there in that stretch. And again, just keep checking those hips because it's very easy to slip over to the right with this. 2, and 1. All right, releasing that. And then coming forward, placing the hands on the inside, taking that leg behind you. Okay, so I want you to widen your knees now. Going to do a little bit of stretch through the sacroiliac joint lower back here. So you just take the knees really wide, and then we're going to sit the bottom back as far as it will go and come forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. 2 more. Back and forward. And back and forward. Bring those knees in. And we're going to do thread the needle. So we're going to take the right arm out to the side. You're going to thread it underneath the left arm. And try and bring your right shoulder down towards the floor. So we've got to bend that left arm. And we're just going to hold it here for a little stretch. And on your next out breath, push into that left hand. Bring the hand through, around and up to the ceiling, rotating that body. Well done. Good. And come down. Let's do the other side. So take the arm out to the side, threading underneath. So threading the needle, bring that left shoulder down towards the floor, holding it there. And don't worry if you hear any clicking or if you feel any clicking. It's just the body releasing any tension. So take a breath in, exhale, press into that hand, bring it through and up towards the ceiling. Fabulous. And down. All right, you're going to come and lie on your front now. And we're going to do another shoulder stretch. I learned this one off a yoga friend and I absolutely love this one. So we're going to have the feet hip width apart. You're going to put your right arm out to the side and look at your right arm and check that your wrist and elbow are in line with your shoulder. With the other hand, you're going to place it here just underneath your shoulder, your left shoulder. Now you're going to bend your left leg and you're going to push away with that left hand and rotate the body around until you feel that shoulder stretch there. You're just going to hold it here. Great for computer shoulders, this one. Well done. And then rotate back. Let's change sides. So now you're taking your left arm out to the side. You've got your right hand underneath you. Going to bend the right knee, push off that right hand, rotate the body, and come back. Well done. And rolling back onto your front. Bring both hands underneath you, elbows down on the floor, feet slightly apart. Into the swan prep. So take a breath in, breathe out, draw the tummy muscles in, start to lift that body up until you feel the weight on your elbows. Those of you that can and want to can press into those elbows and come up into that full back extension. And you're going to inhale there, exhale, slowly come back down. And again, deep breath in, breathing out, extending through the body, down into the elbows, push and lift up. Good. Inhale and exhale as you come back down. Let's do one more of those. Deep breath in, breathing out, lifting up. Good. Inhale and exhale. All the way down. Wonderful. All right, hands onto the shoulders. And let's bring our knees underneath us. Okay, and then from here, we're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to exhale, lifting up, pushing the weight back, lowering the heels for a little stretch, lifting the heels and coming back down. So we're going to lift, push back, lower the heels, lift the heels and come down. And again, lift, push back, lower the heels, up and come down. We're going to try and extend that spine a little more. So as you come down, think of pushing into the hands, head lifting, extending, pushing your chest forward. Two more. Good. Down, extending. One more. Lift, lower, up, and extending. Well done. Okay, come and lie down now on your mats into the pelvic curl. We're going to do it with the arms this morning. Okay, so we're going to have the hands down by our side, feet hip width apart. Try and get your heels towards your fingertips. All right, so take a breath in, breathe out, tilt the pelvis, push into the feet, but let's add a lift of the arms. So as the pelvis goes up, the arms are going overhead. You're going to leave the arms just floating above the floor there. Now take a deep breath in, breathe out, and start to come down through the spine, leaving the arms where they are. So we're deepening the stretch through the spine, trying to get each and every vertebra down. And once you're all the way down, bring the arms overhead. So take a breath in, breathing out, tilting, Lifting up, taking the arms overhead. Hold it there, inhale. Exhale, coming down through the spine. So you're really focusing on mobilizing and flexing that spine. And down, good, deep breath in, breathing out to tilt. And coming up, pushing up through the legs, inhale. Exhale, coming down through the spine. Well done. Last one, deep breath in, breathing out to tilt. And roll that spine up. Inhale there. Exhale, coming down through the spine. All the way down. Well done. Once you're down, take your arms out to the side, rest them on the floor, bring your feet and knees together. Now you can leave your feet on the floor, you can lift them up into tabletop, into our spine twist. So you're going to breathe in as your knees go over to the right hand side. Exhale to bring them back. Keep those knees together. Inhale over. Exhale to come up. Inhale over. And exhale up. Inhale over. And exhale up. Good. Inhale over. And exhale up. Inhale over. And exhale up. Last two. Inhale over. Exhale up. And inhale over. Exhale up. Now from here, I want you to go back over to the right. This time, pop the toes down on the floor and ease those knees over. So you'll feel that you'll get a little lift on that left shoulder blade. That's fine. I want you to extend the left leg from the knee. Keep the feet and knees together. Just going to mind my little hoop here. And flex the foot. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling the stretch down the leg, down through the hip, the glutes, into that lower back, and just hold it there. Now bring that foot back to meet the other one. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lifting up. Let's go the other way. So knees over to your left. Pop the toes down on the floor. Ease those knees over. And then extending that right leg and flexing. That's it. Pointing the toes, bring the feet back together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lifting up. Now taking hold of those knees, I want you to exhale, pull the knees towards you. Excuse me, and release. Exhale, pull the knees towards you. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull the knees towards you, and now circle them out to the side and around. So we're coming in, out, and around. In, out, and around. One more. In, out, and around. Let's go back the other way. So knees away and around. Knees away and around. Knees away and around. One more. Knees away and around. I want you to roll onto your side. I'm just going to do a little stretch of the legs here to finish. So lying completely on your side, what I want you to do is turn this top leg out and slide the toes along the leg, coming as high as you can. Then we're going to lift that knee and we're going to try and extend the leg from the knee, flexing the foot and then lowering. And as you lower, really think of if someone's pulling on that leg. So you're trying to reach the leg out of the hip, and then you're going to point the toes and repeat. So coming along the leg, lift the knee, extend, flex, reaching out and point the toes. Last one, drawing along. Lift, extend, flex, reaching out, point the toes and come down. So push yourself up. Let's go do the other side to finish. Okay, so lying down, extending that body out. All right, so then we're going to have that hand in front. Let's draw the foot, along the leg. Lift the knee, extend, flex, reaching out, out, out. Point the toes and down. We're going to draw along that leg. Lift, extend, flex, reaching all the way out. Point the toes and down. Last one. Lift, lift, lift. That's it. Coming up. Extend, flex, reaching all the way out. And point the toes and come down. Well done. From there, you're going to bring yourself up to a seated position, just as we started. Okay, so lifting up through the body. And then we're going to take one hand out to the side, reaching over, stretching up, and switch to the other side, reaching over and up. And again, over and up and over and up. Now bring your hands out, forward, interlace the fingers, draw the tummy muscles in and reach your hands towards me and pull your tummy away. Now take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers and reach them up behind you so you're feeling that lovely stretch in the shoulders. One more time. Interlace the fingers. Take them forward. Draw the abdominals in, coming back. Take the hands behind you. Interlace those fingers and stretching out, looking up. Well done. And release those hands. And there we are. That is your session for today. So a nice gentle stretch and release. We did a full body workout there. So we've worked everything. Hopefully you're feeling a little less tense in your spine and your legs and your arms and shoulders, wrists, etc. Do press the like button. Really does help me when you press the like button. Please subscribe. And if you could share this with a friend or a Facebook group, that would be wonderful. Anything to help grow our fantastic well-being community. So if you have any questions, I'm going to come and talk to you now. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye for now. Well done, everyone. I hope you're feeling all right, especially people in the UK who are suffering with the heat right now. It's actually 30 degrees already where I am in here. So I did slow down a little. So I hope you will excuse my very, well, not very slow, but my slower version. You can hear my brain's not working either because I'm so hot right now. But anyway, do let me know what you thought of the workout. I really hope you enjoyed it. A couple of things, because I know some of you have to go. A couple of notes for you. I will have a new video out on Sunday. My new video this Sunday is a 15-minute ab workout. So it's a huge contrast to today. It's a full-on ab burning core focused workout. So if that's something you're interested in, that'll be out on Sunday morning. I will be back on Monday because I now do 2 lives a week. So I do today. I also doing every Monday at 4:30 p.m. UK time. And that's especially to bring all our friends from the other side of the pond, the US, Canada, etc., to our live sessions. My plan is, it's not up yet, but my plan will be for Monday that I'll be doing a standing Pilates and bar workout. So you'll need a chair for that, but nothing else. And also I wanted to encourage you all, if you can, If any of you enjoy what I do and you want to help support me to make more videos, because I'm trying to put more time into doing this work and less time teaching my live classes, it's your support that really, really makes a difference, the financial support. So any kind of donation tip is most appreciated. As you can see, Kerwin's just posted on the chat the donation page on Ko-fi. So that's where you can buy me the equivalent of a virtual cup of coffee, or 2 or 3. Some people buy me 10. Whatever you can do, that would really, really help. But I've noticed lately that quite a few people have set up a monthly subscription. And I've only just realized that you can do that. So if you go into Ko-fi, you'll see you can do a one-off donation, but you can also set up a subscription. So much like a gym, you can set up a monthly payment, then you can forget about it really, because you know I'm here, and you know that I'm always here live every Monday and Friday. I do my best to bring you a great variety of workouts. I'm always thinking about you and what might work for you. So setting up a monthly subscription is something that would really help me, because it kind of helps me understand what I've got coming in financially and what time I can kind of put aside to really grow and help with this channel. So if that's something you feel you could do, I'd really appreciate that. All right, now I'm going to go to your questions and feedback on your stretches. So I'm just going to run to the top just to check I haven't missed anyone. So I want to say hello to Josie Briggs. Thank you for your donation, Josie. Josie did this outside today. I hope it was lovely doing it outside and a lot cooler than your conservatory, Josie. Happy Friday to Rona Stevens. Thank you very much for your donation, Rona. Rona's in the midst of building a scarecrow for charity. We'll have to hear more about that next week, won't we, Rona? But have a lovely day. Carlin Hawkgren, thank you, Carlin, for your donation. Good morning to you. Hope the weather's good where you are in the US. We're baking over here in the UK, really baking at the moment, having a bit of a heat wave. Alison Ellis, good morning to you, and thank you for your donation. Morning, Ruth Enright, lovely to see you, Ruth. Thank you very much as well. All right, so I'm going to whiz down. Sally Greta X, hello, Sally. Hope you're well. Yeah, I did try and chill things down a bit today. I hope that was all right. I did plan to do something a little bit more invigorating, but I figured with the heat here, it was good to kind of tone it down. But I hope you feel that you all got a really good session. This is what I call the sort of session that's great to do at the end of a busy week, the end of a busy day, after you've done a workout or a load of gardening, anything where your body's feeling in need of some release. And I do want to kind of say to everyone watching that doing a session like this doesn't mean you're getting less of a workout, because what our bodies need is time to replenish, recover, and to be challenged. And you need that mix of strengthening work, resistance work, flexibility work to kind of keep yourself fit and well. So today was very much mobility and flexibility work. So I really hope it felt good for you. Michelle Kobayashi, hello Michelle. Michelle says, I look forward to today's class. Is there some way I can make my hamstrings more flexible so that I can touch the floor the way you do? Well, this is a brilliant question. Hello to you, Michelle. Lovely to have you here as always. I know you're over there in Japan. So yeah, so lots of people ask about these flexibility of hamstrings. And it's a great question, Michelle. So yes, you can make yourself more flexible in the hamstrings, or you can improve, should I say, your flexibility. And there's only one way to do that, and that is to do your stretches regularly. So quite a lot of the work we do in a traditional Pilates class does strengthen as well as stretch the hamstrings. But what I would say, Michelle, is you could put in a little program, for example, something like this, or I have got a video which is especially for stretching the hamstrings. So do have a look at that. I'll try and find it while I'm talking to you so I can tell you what it's called. But you, to get more flexible, you have to do more stretching. That's really the only way. So my flexibility has come from having done dance very, very young. So from that point of view, I suppose you could say I'm lucky in that I did do it from a very young age, and I've tried to keep it up. There have been spells where I haven't done those kind of stretches. I mean, there was a bit of a glitch. It was about a 10-year period of time where I wasn't doing it, but I came back to it. Of course, muscles have memory and flexibility as well as movement. So what I would say, Michelle, is yes, you can improve it, but it is something that you want to think about as doing as a daily practice, and knowing that as we get older, it takes longer. But there is absolutely no reason why you can't improve your flexibility, and that's for everybody. I can tell you right now that I started to do more flexibility work a couple of years ago because I could feel myself stiffening up in my back, my lower back, etc. And that has really made a difference. So I would say, yes, anyone out there who wants flexibility, work on your stretches. And I do have stretch videos on my site, and I'm just trying to find you because I did one for hamstrings. I think it might have been a live one, but mobility and flexibility, very, very important to keep going, everyone. And I'm just trying to find my workout. I've got one. It's called Pilates for tight hamstrings and lazy glutes. And we did it as a live a couple of months ago. And that's been a very popular workout. So Michelle, it's Pilates for tight hamstrings and lazy glutes. It's a 30-minute workout. What I would say, Michelle, is maybe try doing that session 3 times a week for 6 to 10 weeks and gauge how your flexibility changes, and it will change. So make a note in your diary when you're starting it, stick to doing it at a certain amount of times a week, and check in with that every couple of weeks and see how it goes. But I promise you, if you do it regularly, you will definitely get an improvement. To get to where I am, I mean, I am hypermobile, so that means I am more flexible anyway, which brings other issues with it. People who are hypermobile, it means their joints are more mobile than normal. So you can see, for example, this is not the normal range of the joint. Normal range would be about here. So I have to be very careful with my joints. And that's where Pilates has been brilliant for me, because it's taught me more awareness and more control. I still forget every now and then, but that's what it's good for, is that control and mastery of the body. So long answer for you there, Michelle, but yes, go and do that one and let me know how you get on. Michelle also says, my 29-year-old daughter Annie was in London just last week. She's a flight attendant with United Airlines. She said she loves London. Oh, that's lovely to hear, Michelle. Well, a big hello to your daughter. You must get Annie to start doing some Pilates, because if she's doing long flights like that, imagine she gets quite stiff, because it's hard work being a flight attendant, isn't it? So, and you know, with mine, you just need a hotel room and a little bit of space on the floor to do most of my workouts. So best wishes to Annie. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, Sally, thank you very much for your coffee on Ko-fi, much appreciated. Yvonne, good morning to you. Yvonne Thorpe, lovely to have you here. Really, really nice to hear from you. Good morning to Yvonne Woodhouse. Happy Friday, Yvonne. Margaret Quinlan, hello, Margaret. Lovely to see you here. Loving your emoji. Very, very cute. Tiona, hello, Tiona Pass. Tiona's in France. And Tiona's saying good morning. It's already over 30 degrees outside here. I'll be keeping cool and following slowly. I'm glad to hear it, Tiona. Yes, anybody who is in Europe and getting this heat wave right now, please take it easy. Don't go and do any heavy workouts. You know, your body is working harder anyway in this heat, and particularly for us in Europe, I know certainly in the UK, you know, it's a lot hotter and it's a lot more humid, which makes the breathing and the oxygen levels different. So you need to be very careful. Keep hydrated. Take it nice and easy, okay? Lovely. Okay. So I just want to say hello to Sayai Wamir Fitas. I'm really sorry, but I can't understand your message, but I can see there's lots of thumbs up and lots of smiley faces. So hello to you. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, hello Peter in the Netherlands. Welcome to you. Lovely to see you're here. And then hello to Amnuzra. I'm not sure your name, but I know you're saying hello from Florida, US. I've just found you a week ago and I'm thoroughly enjoying the amazing workouts you share, Rachel. Thank you for all your work, both you and Kerwin. Well, thank you very much for that. Yes, there's lots of workouts on my channel now. And you guys, those of you who know me well, you know I put heart and soul into what I do. Those of you who don't know me, I really do care about what I do and what I'm giving you, trying to give you the best quality workouts I can for free. So always bear that in mind. I'm always thinking of you and doing my best to kind of bring you a variety of workouts, but always with that underlying layer of Pilates. So mind and body, thoughtful, intelligent movement. So thank you. It's always lovely to hear from you people. So thank you very much. And thank you for your donation as well. Okay, so, I can see there's a few notes about clicky hips. Yes, so clicking in the hips, everyone. Please don't worry about it. Clicking in the hips means you've got tension in the tendons that are around the hip joint. It's generally nothing at all to worry about. If it's connected with pain, that's different and you must go and see a medical professional. If it's just clicking because your leg's in the air and you're doing, for example, circles, that is tension. So it's a note really to you to say, right, there is tension in those hips and they do need to be mobilized and gently stretched. So that's just a little note. Anyone worrying about their hips there. Yvonne says, great class, have a lovely weekend. Thank you, Yvonne, much appreciated. Sylvia Borsa says, thank you, I joined 2 years ago and I'm enjoying every minute. Oh, Sylvia, thank you for letting me know. How lovely, you've been with me for 2 years, that's just wonderful. Carlin, who's over in the US, says that was perfect for the heat. 30 degrees and above here too for the last week. My goodness, we're obviously all going through a heat wave, so stay cool, Carlin. Thanks for letting me know. Alison Ellis says, excellent for a hot day, one to repeat in order to remain flexible. Indeed, Alison, I'm glad you liked it. Cheryl Allen says, fantastic workout. Stretching those hamstrings was great. Question, when I flex from knee to straighten on left knee, feel a crinkle in my knee. No problems with knees. Any exercise for this? Thanks, Cheryl. So when you flex from the knee to straighten on the left, you feel a little crinkle. Okay, as long as it's not a big click and there's no pain associated, Cheryl, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Sometimes it's similar to the hip problems. Sometimes it's tightness in the knee, a little bit of tension in the knee. Sometimes there's a little bit of movement in the knee. So the only things I would, this is for everybody, a little note for you, because obviously I can't see you. When you're doing any movement where you're extending like this, if you're really tightening that knee and really stretching, it may be that you're getting feeling a little bit of tension in the back there. It might be time to just soften down a little. So instead of doing the full, really stretching like that, just do a gentle kind of movement. And sometimes you find that will solve the problem. It will just kind of ease up. As always, as I always say to everybody, be mindful that I'm giving you all the advice I can. exercise-wise. But if you are worried, then please see a medical professional or a physical therapist to get things checked out. But it doesn't sound like there's a major issue there for you, Cheryl. So I would say just reduce the range slightly and see if that makes a difference. Jackie Jones says, wish I was as flexible as you. Oh, bless you, Jackie. Thank you very much. You can be a lot more flexible. It's just a long, consistent exercise that will get you there. So that's for everyone. So if you do enjoy the stretches, do let me know, because I can make some more videos on that. There's lots of stretch things, but I've also got some videos I did a while back when I was doing my lives during the COVID pandemic. There is a stretch video which was live for absolute beginners. Not that I'm suggesting you're beginners, but I just know that that is a really good video for if you just want a guided stretch session. So it's called Absolute Beginners Flexibility Stretch. So do have a look for that as well. Ruth Enright says, I enjoyed the slower stretches on such a hot day. Thank you, Rachel. Oh, you're welcome, Ruth. I'm glad that kind of works. I was trying to think what would be best for everyone today with this weather that we're having. Sarah Runicles. Hello, Sarah. Lovely to see you here. Sarah says, I really enjoyed these stretches. Who knew the side neck stretches were so needed? That was lovely. Not so hot here in North Yorks. Oh, yeah, the side stretches. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? You can really feel that all the way down through the shoulder. Glad that it's not so hot for you, Sarah. And lovely to have you here. Angie Sharp. Hello, Angie. Angie says, thank you. Love the stretches. Sally Greta X says, loved it. Thank you, Rachel. Feel great. Have a lovely weekend. Well, you have a lovely weekend too, Sally. Rob. Hello, Rob. Nice to see you. Rob says, another great workout. Could do almost all with bruised lower half ribs at the moment. Oh my goodness, just what I needed. How did you bruise your ribs, Rob? I hope you're okay. Yes, so a little note for everyone, especially for Rob. When you've got bruising, obviously that means that you've got blood flowing to, or excessive blood has flown, what am I saying? Has gone to that area. The heat's really getting to me today. So when you've got that bruising, gentle stretching is actually very, very therapeutic and very healing as well. So Rob, this might be one for you to repeat maybe tomorrow to help with all of that. We did do lots of stretches, didn't we, through the upper body, the ribs, the side stretches through the ribs. So I'm really glad it worked for you, and I hope you recover soon, Rob. Thanks so much for checking in. Caroline Ford. Oh, how lovely to hear from you, Caroline. Caroline says, hello, everyone. So good to be back with you, Rachel. I've had a busy few weeks and realized how much my body needed this. I am rather stiff. Great class, Rachel, and thank you. Well, thank you, Caroline. Lovely to have you back. So pleased that that worked for you today. Anne from London says, perfect workout for a very hot day. Thank you, Rachel. Some stretches were a bit of a challenge, so more practice needed, but have a great weekend all. Thank you, Anne, and please stay cool in London because I know it is super, super hot up there. Alison Connolly. Hi, Alison, says, thanks so much, Rachel. A really lovely stretching session. Appreciate all your sessions on YouTube. So many to choose from, Alison. Oh, bless you, Alison. Thank you very much indeed. Sarah Runicles, thank you for your donation. Caroline Ford, thank you very much for your donation. I can see Yvonne says she enjoyed the slow, gentle session today. Stephanie Langton. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie says, another great workout. Some of it was challenging for my arthritic wrists and knees, but I did what I could. Perfect for today's weather. I did consider doing it outside, but wasn't organized enough. Not to worry, Stephanie. You could do it outside another day because now you've got an idea of what's in it. You could set yourself up. Just make sure that if you do anything outside, everyone, try not to do it in full sun in this kind of weather. Find a nice shady spot so you know you're not in the sun when you're doing it. Rob says, thanks for the great workout, coffee donated. Bless you, Rob. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so Sarah, hi Sarah, says, thank you. First Friday class for a while. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen your name for a while as well, Sarah. Welcome back. Sarah says, I'm so stiff, sometimes in my hips. And although I can do the pigeon pose, my front knee is more at 1 o'clock than 3. Sarah, do you know what, Sarah? That doesn't matter. You know, without getting that pigeon pose, you know, if your knees are great and no issues, that's fine. You can be at this position, but you can also take that foot out as far as you need to get into that hip without feeling that tension. So that's fine. And I'm very proud you adapted it to work for you. And that's what we're all about, isn't it? It's making it work for our own bodies. Okay, fabulous. Terry, hi Terry. Terry says, great workout, just what I needed. My mum had a fall earlier this week and has broken 3, oh my good, cheekbones. She is 92, so very worrying times. I've been feeling very stressed. Terry, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must be such a worry for you, trying to look after your mum and take care of your mum. I'm really glad that this session gave you a little bit of time for you. That's the thing to remember, Terry, with however difficult things get, please make sure, this is for you and everyone else, that you do give yourself some time as well. Yeah, because, you know, we all have responsibilities and people we're taking care of or trying to look out for. And you mustn't lose track of taking care of yourself as well. So I'm really glad that helps, Terry. Super. Okay, Sarah in Perth, she is saying it's heavy rain. Oh, Sarah, please send that down here because I'm down the bottom of the country and it is just swelteringly hot today. Yvonne Thought says, same here in Fife. Sun meant to come out this afternoon. Well, I wish you sunshine, Yvonne. Helen Lee says, rainy in Northern Ireland too. Thanks, Rachel. This stretch session was just what I needed. I've been absent for a few weeks. My lovely husband passed away very suddenly and trying to get back to some exercise. Oh, Helen, I know you sent me an email. I'm so sorry. I haven't had time to reply. I've had a crazy busy week this week. But Helen, I just wanted to send you lots and lots of love and to tell you I'm thinking of you. My sincere condolences for the loss of your darling husband. It must be a really difficult time for you. So I feel honored that you have joined us and also really hope that having this time with all of us on a Friday makes you realize that, you know, we're all here for you. All right, so sending you lots and lots of love, Helen. Look after yourself. Try and keep yourself doing your exercise as just a way of helping you keep track of things and keep your mind relaxed at such a difficult time. And yes, sending you lots and lots of love. If you feel you want to, you could tell me your husband's name and we could give him a little mention. All right. Okay, moving on from there. I think that's the last message actually. So Helen, sending you lots of love. Everyone else, just remember, it's hot. We all having difficult times. We have our challenges, don't we? As we've heard today, we've a couple of our lovely regular people are having quite challenging times. So really make sure that you schedule in your Pilates. Yeah, try and do something, even if it's 5 minutes every day. Give yourself some time to heal, yeah, to take care of yourself. And Helen, know that we're all thinking of you at this difficult time. I'll be back live on Monday, 4:30 in the afternoon. We're going to be doing a standing Pilates and bar workout. I'm really hoping it's going to be cooler then. All right. And there'll be a new session out on Sunday at 10 a.m. It's a very short ab session. So it's a 15-minute ab session. For those of you that like to do quick, short workouts, I filmed a whole batch for you this week. So they will be coming out over the next few weeks. All right. So until then, Take care, everyone. Wish you all the best, and I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.